not for those who want to break up Nigeria alone.
Because that's the understanding that a lot of us have. But I've come to realize that when some people have different opinion to what others have, like the people that want Nigeria to split up, actually. If somebody comes on this platform and say, okay, you know what, I don't think we should split up for this reason, for that reason, for this reason, the backlash, it is horrible. It's like, what? That is your own opinion. You think that the best way for Nigeria to be better is for everybody to go separately. Some other people may have other ideas, which are good as well. You know,
want one Nigeria.
Yes.
We have Shiwore supporters. They want one Nigeria.
Yes, they want one Nigeria.
They want one Nigeria.
Some people actually want like regional. Let's go back to the regional system of governments. You know, and their explanation is very, very brilliant too.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, and then we clamoring for Nigeria should split and all that. Since I've been hearing this Biafra and Yoruba nation, I've not seen any framework of the proponents of these ideas. Like, okay, this is the way we should split up. These are how it's going to be divided. How do we split our liabilities? How do we split our assets? How do we even protect people that will fall in this new country that they are not indigenous of? What happens to their assets? What happens to the life they built there? You know, there are a lot of intricacies involved in this thing. No, I've not seen a framework. I know the Yoruba nation people, we just actually started this agitation. But the Biafrans have been doing it for decades. I don't think they have one. I know the Yoruba nation people don't have a framework for how these things going. If we see maybe if they publish that, then Nigerians can start debating: is this feasible? Is this doable? Is it? But if people come and give their opinion, I don't think they should be berated like that. It is so, you know.
But you know something I'm going to say, dear sister, right? Which is very much germane as well. Okay, is that maybe those of us who genuinely want to have or want Nigeria to have that conversation around the statehood, right? If we still want to be part of this or we don't want to be part of this anymore. Maybe we have majority of them on Mayegun's diary political that cut across both sides, for Biafra or for Yoruba nation. Do you understand? But I agree with you, and I've said this many times that you probably should be able to back me up on, okay? That the reason why we have the phone-in segment is that everybody can express themselves. Mine is to come here, bring to you every update that I think can help nourish our conversation around what is wrong with this country, right? And what can we do? What should we do? Meanwhile, the opinion that we make, the opinion that we form after Mayegun's presentation, holiness. And when you call in to express them, we say,
and sometimes too, you get what I mean? Even these people, exactly. And sometimes even these people that are ruling the country, some of them come here too. They get ideas because sometimes in their policies you see like, I think this is something that was discussed on this platform, and so you can't just shush everybody.
Anything will change any of that, okay? But I get, like I said, I get where you're coming from, especially if you read comments on YouTube. You see, itchy fingers, people can be like that. And, you can confess to this too, right? Back me up on it. You see those of you in that comment section on YouTube, it's like you are in a different world entirely. So when I say entirely, I mean, I've seen a lot of you engage yourself in this heated arguments on something, and I was talking about something else. I was like, I spoke about that just like about an hour ago, and people are still tearing themselves up in the comments for that. So it's
Yeah,
it can be like that. But
usually, actually, I I put comment there, but I don't like engage. But one thing I've done since I've been listening to you is whenever somebody comes here and speak anything other than Nigeria should split up, I go to the comment. I want to see people's response. And it is usually very horrible. And I'm like, okay, you you want Nigeria to speak up? How? Do you know? You don't even have a
what are the
plan.
steps and all that?
Where is that plan? Where is that framework of how we're going to do this? You don't have it. And that's why the people are not even taking that idea serious.
Like they are every now and
They're not
then
taking it
they are
serious.
getting cut
Even
off
the
from it.
international world is not taking it serious because they're looking at, okay, you that want this thing, where are you? And the struggle starts from your country, not outside. It should start from there, you know, other than Nnamdi Kanu that was kidnapped by the federal government. How many other Biafran leaders uh, uh, even stand up for this thing? You know, every time that Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, the only person that I see that is Showore, that does not even believe that Nigeria should split up. You know, so what are we talking about? The struggle don't have that presence of the people that want it. You know, so we have to
the
also
expected
discuss.
supposed drive or force that
Yeah,
people feel. But it used to be there. The only missing part is that point. Sorry, the only missing part is the part where you pointed out that if there is a blueprint from both sides to say, okay, how is it going to happen? How is it going to?
yeah.
We have had pieces of sort of like proposals on how that would be, but maybe not so coordinated as it should be, where it's easier to just point fingers and say, if you want to learn so and so, go here or check that out. Here you go. So again,
If you have a proposal, then the Nigerians will have to discuss it too, because there's a lot of things involved. You know, if to divide the place, even some people would not agree to go. Those people still have to vote to say, okay, I want to go with these people. We don't want to go with. So it's a lot of things. It's not something that we can just wish it to happen like that. And if somebody don't agree with you,
or pronouncement or something, it's an exercise. It's a process, no doubt.
Yeah, because this actually shuts people down. Some people don't want to call for that reason. A lot of people are afraid to call and hear their opinion because of the backlash.
Well,
so, and that's, I think that should be
that majority
discouraged.
of you should learn on this platform. People say a lot of things about me, right? And I don't react to all of them all the time. You get that now? So everybody is free. Everyone is free. Like what you have just done now is that you have raised a vital sort of topic or conversation, right? But we are dealing with people who does not really have the whole information themselves, so they are going to react differently. So if we have anybody within the audience who also feels the same way you feel right now, I'm imploring them that, listen, you need to speak out. You need to ask your question with your chest. How other people feel about it, okay, shouldn't really bother you. I understand it can really be bothering, especially if you are having to read the comments on your TV, what everybody is saying about, but you still say it because you might be speaking the minds of other thousands of people. And it is through this kind of points or what do you call it, observations that we can have genuine conversation, ma'am.
Yeah, intelligent conversation.
Why do you not want Nigeria to break? Or why do you want Nigeria to break? How do you want to do it? What happened to this other, group of people? It is by coming up.
And then the issue is the reason why we actually want Nigeria to go apart is because of the problems that we have. That's right. It's because of the hardship and the problems of Nigeria. If there's another way to solve the problem, so what stops us from living together? I mean, in the US, that is multiracial, multi-ethnic, multi-languages. we live together and everybody, do well together. So if I can live with other races, why can't I live with a black man, like myself in Nigeria? But it's because of the problem. So if there are different ways that we can solve it, whichever one that we finally get to do, as long as it works.
I mean,
it's not like if somebody don't want it to split up, we just have to insult and I think that should be discouraged on your platform. That's the reason
I'll keep doing my best to encourage everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. On Mayegun, the reason why Mayegun's Diary Politico is not called Oduduwa Republic Politico or Biafra Republic Politico is simply because all the problems that led to all the agitations, Yoruba Nation, Biafra nations, comes from a mismanaged, supposed one Nigeria. So we need to understand that. Now, maybe when we understand all these differences, right, talk about them, then we can all, at some point, have some unified fronts where we can say, okay, you know what, this may work. Let's go our separate ways. And this is how we're going to do it. Oh, no, let's hang in there for a sec. Let's do regionalism first. Is by asking questions and having this conversation, okay? So I implore everyone listening to, if you feel like you have this question around this, raise it. Somebody else may even answer you, who is also listening and is going to call in, okay? So we may have different ways or different views of what we think is the solution to what is going on in that contraption. But the only way that the real solution can really come is when we listen to ourselves. And I'm open to disagree.
My own suggestion is just like people should stop. No. Don't insult people that don't agree with you. You understand? Yeah. And your people with the hammer should at least discourage them in the comment section. Like, people, because it discourages people from gun calling.
Sister Bimbo, I'll tell you something before you go. So there was a time, you remember there was a time I used to bring DF here, Dele Farutimi, right? And Dele Farutimi is a very likable person. Like, it's easy. If you listen to him, you're likely going to like him. Even if you don't agree with him, but you still probably he's a likable guy, right?
Yeah.
So then he came onto Mayegun's Diary Politico the first time. And Dele Farutimi is pro-Nigeria, it's not breakup. So when he came here, his arguments were in line with his own philosophy of Nigeria may still work if the right people, that stuff. This was years ago.
Yeah.
So whenever he's talking about the state of the country, when you read the comment, you begin to hear, well done. Of course, this person is so intelligent. Man, I love listening to this person. Then boom, when he says something about Nigeria not being able to break up simply because those who are asking for it are not organized enough, this and that, go and read the comment. Oh my God. They were tearing the Dele Farutimi apart. The same people praising them all. You audience, I'm talking to all of you there right now. To the point that there was a day, the last time I invited Dele Farutimi here, and I was talking to the other, I said, Dele Farutimi is going to come on very soon. So guys, I need you to shout. Please take it easy, okay? Just let's be matured. Let's respect, And Dele Farutimi was like, you are begging them not to abuse me. I was like, not really. I don't know what to say. I do not control what people say in the comments. But sometimes the reason why we have the moderators is that, listen, we have every right to disagree with ourselves. We don't, if we are all coming here every evening to agree with ourselves. Then
disagreement is okay. Disagreement is good. It's good to disagree. We learn from each other.
If everybody comes here and Mayegun says, hey, correct. That's nonsense. So even Mayegun gets, people disagree with me here. So Mayegun, I disagree with you on that particular. I say, okay, yeah, go on, explain. So I do not really have much control on how people react. But my own advice for those of us who have opinions that we think may not be popular is that call in and say it. Say them, come on. Nobody's going to beat anybody, right? And I hope we become nicer. Templars, let's try and be nicer to ourselves. Because the reason why we are here every now and then is not just to talk about the problems of that contraption. It is also to at least provide solutions. And my own solution is not to keep it together, it's to break it up. But until that happens, that means we are like glued together for now until the break of Nigeria. So, dear sister, thank you very much, okay, originally.
Thank you.
And I hope it's off your chest now, like, because there's always going to be more. You know,
it's not. It's just like it's an observation, right?
It's
like
brilliant.
When people call in to say no, people just get on them, and it's not fair.
They hit you up,
and you may discourage that person from coming back to hear their views.
I didn't know that.
It's not everybody that is so strong. Not everybody that will be like,
no, not everybody would like
when
to
they go,
sit
they're just
down
like, this platform is non-friendly. Let me just find my way and get out of here.
I know. No, we should take it easy with ourselves, okay? We all have, it's like we are all the victim of the same phenomenon, so we'll take it easy with ourselves, okay?
But anyway, thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you very much again for calling in. And enjoy your evening, okay? Have a good one.
You too.
Yes, ma'am. So, indeed, I've had people who are indeed afraid of calling on to Mayegun's diary political for many reasons, but this particular one, where all of them, I will just enter them. Who is this idiot? Who is this and that? Mayegun called, Mayegun cancel this, call this call, Jare. This is a useless person. Let her finish now. I don't like listening to idiot like this. Let her. So I implore us to please remember that we are all victims of a rundown contraption. And somehow we are also angry people. Like we're angry at everything. Say, why are you angry? I don't know. I just thought I should be angry. Say, well, you need to calm down. You don't need to be this angry. I know, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm just angry. And I want to be, That is what Nigeria has done to us, So why is everybody so angry looking? And they're like, should they be smiling? Maybe they should be laughing. What is funny? Are you not living in this country? Kind of. So may everybody shall calm down. And thank you so much, everyone, for your time. We have come to the end of our charts this evening. And thank you very much again, Prince JJ Man, for that your donation, though, right? You happen to be the only donation I got this evening. And yeah, we'll go again tomorrow. Okay. Thanks so much to all the callers, the likers, the sharers, and who else? The commenters on the in the temple this evening. So thank you. And if you haven't liked the broadcast yourself, please do before you go. I will see you again. And until then, Okuna, stay safe and happy weekend, Abby. Enjoy your weekend. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Mayegun diary politico. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun diary na him be number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì í o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe